let's not overdo it, people. How are you, everybody? Well, my name is Shegun once again, and this is Objective Media. Tonight, we are discussing another thing that is important as we are counting down to the elections. So I understand a lot of people will be saying, Shegun, your wala is too much. Yes, I know. Your own is too much too. You too, you like Aproko too much. Why is it that whenever I want to come online, you people, even if I come online 1 a.m., you'll be up. You want to hear gist. You like it too much. Anyways, I don't start with that. Let's go ahead and talk. So it's about what our prophets are saying as elections are approaching. This is the kind of time you'll be hearing. I don't know what's happening with Reverend Father Mbaka. I think from the last time he had this encounter with Peter Obi during controversy about donate to my church or don't donate to my church, I saw that since then I've not been really hearing about Reverend Father. Or maybe he's talking, but the media is not giving his voice the kind of wave they used to give it, because maybe he's no longer talking in favor of the people the media is paid to. The mainstream media are usually paid to support. I don't know, but somehow, we have not been hearing. We are now hearing other men. Now we go know say other prophets day. So this is the kind of time that prophets usually get patronage in serious, volume and all of that. But well, away from all of those ones, let's talk about the main thing. What is the main thing? The main thing is that there are different kinds of prophets now. There are the prophets that are hearing from God, but they don't want to say what God is saying because they are not happy about what God is telling them. That's category number 1 of prophets. Category 2 are the prophets that have not heard from God, but they have personal opinion. Category 3 are those that have not heard from God. They don't have opinion, but they are listening to what people are saying to make predictions. Category 4 are those that have heard from God. They don't like what God is saying, but they have to still say what God has said. Category number 5 are those that have not heard, that have heard from God, like what God is saying because it is in line with what they are saying the same thing. Category 6, those that are hearing from God and are praying to God that God change it. Category 7, those that are hearing from God, but what God is telling them is different from what God is telling their other contemporaries. And so they are having contradicting things that they are putting out there. And there is this other category of the one we have been hearing before, but suddenly we are no longer hearing from them. What they are now doing is economic analysis. They will not be giving you grammars of rhetorics and all of that. That's another category. Well, I joke too much, I talk too much. But at any rate, those are the categories so far. Now let's face the realities. There are some men of God that have already started coming out. They are putting, some of them are letting you know that what they are telling you is just their opinion. No, it's not that it is God says the Lord. So it is not God's voice, but it is their opinion. All right, so let's talk about those ones. But let's buttress with videos. All right. I have this man of God here that you can see currently on my screen now, and I want to play his video, what he said. Let's hear him.
We can form a government of national unity. I want you to make sure that you at the polling unit, protect your vote, protect the electoral process, and together the army, and the strongest army is not the Nigerian army, it's not the police force. The strongest army is the army of the people. We are stronger than any other force on earth, and we as a people must decide our fate in such a time. I stand here after all consultations and after all discussions, looking at where we are. Nigeria at this particular moment is in ICU, intensive care unit, and Nigeria must be rescued and make sure that it's surviving so that we can restore.
Lord told me to speak this morning, and I've spoken.
So some of you already know that prophet. Do I need to announce him? That was Apostle Suleiman. All right. So he said the Lord asked him to speak that the man who will steal your money is better than the man. Girl, what a country, man. What a country. This is really, really annoying.